Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an exciting one, although it is a palette that has been discontinued, which I'm very sad about, but I do want to give you guys some inspo for those of you who do have it, or just if you like the look of the palette and you want to see some more content on it, and I wanted to play with it with you guys. So this is the Oden'S, and this is the Dynasty collection, whatever way I want to say that, and this was with Annettes makeup, and I follow Annette. I love Annette. I love her makeup style. It's so colourful and grungy and I love it. And this is her Giant Wolves palette, and it is exactly as you would imagine if you do know what Annette's makeup is like. It is grungy and colourful, dark and colour, bright and dark. So bright, not light, bright. So you've got some bright, like solid colours here, you've got your grunginess, and then you've got like all your deep shades here as well. This is not quite a black, this is like a charcoal almost. You've got a little row down the middle of shimmers, multi-chrome. This I have on my lid right now, which is stunning. I have these as well, so I'm going to be doing my 2 looks on palette using this as well, so you guys can have a little bit more inspo as well from it. I just really love the colour story. This is the only one I bought out of that collection as well. The other two, I was considering the kind of fiery one, which I can't really remember what that was because it was so long ago now, but I kind of limited myself to one because I was getting another couple Oden'S palettes when I was ordering this, and I just wanted to get this one. This is my favorite, and I want to support Annette because she's amazing. So as I'm speaking right now, I'm going to pop up my swatches so you guys can see how they look in action and on the skin. So it does go quite light, quite dark. I love my lightest shade to be a shimmer and my darker shade to be a matte. That's essential for me, and I feel like Annette's kind of style is like that as well. The fact that there's an olivey shimmery green in here just has my heart, and then there's like grungy, like the shade antipode, that kind of real murky brown green. Yeah, please, yes please. And then the shade Eternal. Okay, so it's really weird. It's a super fine shimmer, but like a multi-chrome. It kind of gives me a holographic kind of vibe, but it's iridescent and multi-chrome. I'm not sure how to describe, but you'll see that in action, and I did use it on my inner corner today. But I love how there's like almost a black in the palette, but it kind of is still like a charcoaly kind of color. There's a dark purple to go with the pink, which I did use today, and then there is a dark navy matte. Oh, we love a navy matte to go with that bright blue, and I'm very excited to use that bright blue as well. So overall so far, like from using it today, the matte, okay, so the shimmer, beautiful, stunning, stands out really well, love it, nothing short of amazing from Oden'S. But for some reason the matte, when I was blending this out, I was like, this is blending out with little to no effort, and that was good for me. So I think that actually stood out to me a little bit more, and this is very Beetlejuice vibes as well, so that's kind of vibe I got from the palette straight away, obviously. But I am going to be doing my 2 looks on palette where I'm going to play a bit more with the greens, especially this matte green here, and I'm going to play a bit more with the blue because I really want to play with that blue, that bright blue, and the navy as well. Just before we get into the actual look as well, you'll probably notice my voice sounds a bit weird. I don't know if it's tonsillitis or chest infection. I think it's gone from tonsillitis to a chest infection. I'm not sure. My voice sounds a bit weird, but I want to get this video done, so, you know. And also my hair, I've pre-filmed this video a little bit, so my hair might be quite bright compared to my videos that I'm going to be uploading at this time. So, you know, I pre-film, you know, that's just how it goes. So if my hair changes in a few videos, that's why. So without any more rambling, let's get into the actual tutorial using our gorgeous Giant Wolves palette. Okay, so we're going to get into our first impressions, finally, using the Giant Wolves palette from Oden'S and Annette's makeup. This is the only one I bought from that collection when it was still available. It's discontinued now, unfortunately, sorry, but I do want to film it because it's stunning. Look at it. I would have shown you all the swatches and everything like that in the beginning, and also in the beginning I would have mentioned about my throat. We won't talk about it now, but like we'll just move on. So grungy, bit of colour, exactly what Annette always does, and beautiful duochromes. I cannot wait to bust into this one. Today we're going to be going grungy, obviously, because that's the usual vibe, 1 of the palette and 2 of my channel. So today we're going to be doing grunge because that's the usual vibe of this palette and also of my channel. I love a kind of grungy sort of look, so we're going to use Flare because it's the shimmery kind of khaki olivey sort of green, which I have to use. I'm probably actually going to use the pink as well because I love the contrast of a pink and a green. I'm going to use this one as well to deepen it up because it's kind of like a plummy aubergine sort of shade, and then I might use this in the inner corner just because I have to. I'm so interested in the texture of it. I'm excited. So already on my face I have got my skin done, my brows on, my eyeshadow primer on. I've also got my contour and bronzer kind of done, which I will list down below, but I'll tell you what I use for my bronzer at the end. And we're just going to jump straight into it. So I'm going to start with my darkest shade. I'm going to start with Howling, which I love. I'm a wolf gal, by the way, werewolf gal, I'm dog gal. So wolves and everything like that I love. Howling, I'm going to take here the Aubergine shade just to deepen everything up. And I'm going to take that on a BH Cosmetics number 6 from the Rose Gold set, which is the smaller blending brush. I'm going to use the bigger one to blend out with the pink then. So we're taking that on that brush and I'm just, oh, hello. That's going to go in the outer corner just to really deepen that up, and I'm going to just do a standard eye. I'm just going to pop it into the crease as well because that's all I kind of feel like doing. I think that'll showcase each of the colours I want to use really well. Oh, I love a purple like this. I love a really deep purple that is actually purple. It's not pink, it's not berry, it's not blue toned. This is like purple. So we're just slowly build that up a little bit. If you can hear barking, that is my next door neighbor's dog Marley, who is the most beautiful golden retriever who I can actually see in the garden. And he's so handsome. He's so handsome and he's allowed bark. He's allowed make noise while I'm filming. So I'm taking that same shade on a 214 from MAC, which is a small little smudgy brush. And I'm just going to pop that along my lower lash, just right up against the lashes. Get right in there, connecting on this outer corner as well. Very important. And just make sure it's super, super dark and grungy. Okay, so now going in with that bigger fluffy brush. This is the number 5. And we're going to take that with a Blaze, which is the kind of magenta pink sort of shade. These pick up really well on the brush, by the way, so you only need to kind of dab into it, and I am tapping my brush off in between, and that is going to blend out that purpley sort of shade. I've already kind of started blending it with just applying it, but I want to really diffuse it and give a bit more pink to the look. It's more purple than I thought it was going to be fair. And as usual, Oden'S eye mattes are divine and blend effortlessly. Okay, so now we're going to take a 219S from MAC, which is just a little pencil brush, and we're going to take that same Ablaze shade, and as you've probably guessed by now, we're going to smoke out that lower lash line, and we're going to connect that blend to make sure the blend is the same underneath as well. And I can go back in and add more of the Howling shade, the darker one. I'm just kind of using whatever's on the brush just to make sure that my blend underneath is really nice and smooth. You can do the same on the top as well. If you lost a little bit of the purple, you can go in and blend that out, but I don't think I did. I think the purple actually stayed exactly how I wanted it to be, and then just blended out the edges with the pink. Okay, so now we're going to go with the usual routine, some NYX glitter primer. This is like on its last legs. I need to get rid of this. There's still some left in it though, and I cannot just waste product like that. So I have a brand new one ready to go, but I'm like here on it. Like that's how much I have left. So we're going to get through it. I'll get the rest of the year out of it, I think. I'm going to take some of that and we're going to pop that on to the lid. I'm just going to use my finger because why not? I'm just stopping the primer as I get to that dark matte. Now, purple, pink and green, they don't really mix together. So purple and pink mix well together. Green and pink and green and purple don't really mix as well together. So we'll have a bit of a play around with the blend here and see how we get on. But I love the contrast of it, so that's why I want to do it. With one of them being a shimmer though, with the green being shimmer, it will be a little bit easier. So for some reason, shimmers help a lot of blending, the shimmer texture. Mattes blending together is hard. It's hard to get mattes to blend together that are contrasting like that or complementary like that. Okay, so now we're going to go into Flare, which is our gorgeous shimmer, and we're going to pop that all over where we applied that glitter primer. And if you're new here, I use glitter primer with most shimmers because I just prefer how the shimmers apply to it, and it does make the shimmers look amazing. So we're going to take that, and he is going to go all over that lid. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, I like him. He's nice. He's lovely. Is this Beetlejuice vibes? I think it is. I think it is, and spooky season just happened. Oh, it's so sparkly. It's like I put glitter on, but I didn't. So beautiful. I do kind of go a little bit above my natural crease because with how round my eye is, it kind of transfers when my eye is straight ahead. It's not a hooded eye. I don't have a hood. Well, I mean, I have a bit of a hood, but it's not actually a hooded eye. I just to save all the hassle of transfer, I just put it up there so it doesn't look like it's transferred. So I'm going to take my smaller blending brush. We're going to take Howling again, that dark purple, and we're going to just dabble over the edge of this. This actually blends into each other very easy because one of them is shimmer. Okay, last little step. This is actually not too long of a look, to be fair. I'm going to take Eternal, which is this one here, and you would have seen this in the swatches. It's got such a fine shimmer in it, but so shifty. Like for how shifty it is, it looks like it's iridescent, like multi-chrome kind of style, but it nearly looks holographic with how small the sparkles are in it, if that makes any sense. Just so like, I don't know, they move so easy. And I'm picking this colour because it shifts so many different colours. There'd be a little bit of green, there'd be a little bit of purple, there'd be a little bit of pink. There is kind of a blue in it as well. But I kind of want to tie the kind of pink in a little bit more with the green. You could also use Astral, which is like the kind of white that shifts like a goldy kind of shade. But I just wanted to give this bad boy a go. Okay, so that is the look so far. I am going to go off. I am going to finish off the eye, do some sort of liner. I'm probably not going to do any liner on my upper lash line. Don't really know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that just yet. And I'll do one of my waterline. I will do my mascara, my lashes, my cheeks and my lips, and I'll come back and let you know what I used once I'm finished. Okay guys, so this is how I have finished off the look. I am loving it. It is very Beetlejuice vibes, which I quite like, but I did pair it with a neutral lip. If I did a dark lip, it'd be more Halloweeny, but that has already passed. That time is gone. Very sad. But Christmas season is happening and I'm all about that as well. So let me go through everything that I did use on my face. So to finish off the eyes, I didn't do any liner on my upper lash line. I couldn't have been bothered. I'm going to work. I couldn't be bothered. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. So instead I used black on my waterline. I used my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade 0. My very small, very well loved eyeliner. My mascara then is my Soap and Glory Thick and Fast. I know it seems like I've been using this for a long time, but I'm pre-filming a lot of these videos, so I'm kind of filming them in succession. I do get rid of my mascaras after 6 months, so just so you guys know. And then for my lashes, I wore a pair that I haven't worn in a while, and I really need to go through my lashes and like check which ones have a band that is still intact, because I picked these ones out. They're perfect for the look, but this one here, the band is a little bit broken. I had to like construct it on my eye. I need to go through them all. I need to get rid of loads, and I need to buy more of like the ones that I like again. So these are the House of Lashes Smoky Muse ones. They're beautiful, super dense. You can kind of see they're really dense in the root of the lash, and then they kind of wisp off right at the end, so just give a really smoky effect. For my bronzer, which I had on in the beginning, I used my old reliable Laritzy Shade Stick Contour Stick, and this is in the shade Aloha, which is just beautiful. I just love it. I will definitely, I'm getting through it. I will definitely be getting a new one of these because I use it so much. My blush then, I just went in with something nice and simple. I used my Catrice Light and Shadow Contouring Blush, which is this one here. It's in the shade Rose Propose. I don't think you can get it anymore, but any kind of soft pink rosy sort of blush will do. Just something to give a bit of colour to the cheeks, whatever suits you best. And then my highlight, I kind of wanted to tie in with the pinky sort of tones. I don't know why, just because. So I went in with Old Reliable. I say Old Reliable, it's in my collection, it's still new. This is the Kaleidos Space Age, what is this one, Star Surfer highlighter, which is that kind of pink iridescent sort of one. And then the lip, I was like, I want to do neutral, but I went super simple and super like a lipstick I hardly ever wear. So this is the Whirl lip liner. Look how small. Like, look at this. Look how little. That's how much I use Whirl, and I have 2 of them still on the go as well. That's how much I use. I actually, to be able to use this like easily, I actually have to put the lid on the back to give me a little bit more length, so I can actually apply it better. And then for the lipstick, I use this one, which I don't think I've ever used on camera. This is from Essence. This is called Dazzling Beige number 58. It's just like a very sheer, sparkly, glossy sort of lipstick, and I just put it on top. I filled in my whole lip with the Whirl lip liner, I put that on top. That's all it is. And it's nice and simple, very comfortable, and beautiful actually as well. So I have to put these in my bag for work. Okay, so that is our look. I really like this. I love that shimmer. I love these tones. I think the mattes probably are even more, as much as the shimmer stands out really well. I've come to expect super sparkly colours for Oden'S Eye. The mattes in this blended out so well for how dark that purple was to blend it with that pink. Beautiful. Such a stunning colour. I'm very excited to get into my 2 Look Sun palette with this. I definitely want to use these grungy greens over here, so I don't know what I want to do with that just yet. And then I want to play with this blue, this one down here, and the navy, blue navy, and I might do like a halo eye with that or something along those lines, because I never really do a blue halo eye. I always do a blue smoky eye, but I never do a blue halo eye. So that's what's to look forward to for the 2 Look Sun palette, which will be coming up soon. And I want to know in the comments down below what you think of this look. Did you end up buying this palette when it was still available? I know it's not available anymore, and I'm so sorry, but I wanted to get the video done. I wanted to give you guys inspiration, because I know you guys do look back on a lot of my videos to kind of get inspo for palettes, because I use a lot of older palettes, and some people really appreciate that because it's hard to keep up with new releases. I don't get PR. I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't get PR, so I don't get new releases as they're coming. I have to wait for them. And then I have to have time to actually film them. So I like to kind of use my older palettes and give you guys more inspiration using them. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of the look and what you think of the palette, and did this give you a little bit of inspo? maybe, because it's a bit of a weird combo from the palette. If you did like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. It's the quickest, simplest and easiest way to give me a little bit of support, get me around to more people, and also let me know that you like the video, and I will continue to do many more. And don't forget to subscribe down below to see my 2 looks on palette coming up soon. We've got more palettes coming up. We've got a very exciting, very colourful blend palette. I like to give hints. There's your hint. Okay, yeah, you might know already. And I am also going to be doing my Christmas kind of season things coming up. It's not going to be as intense as Halloween, because Halloween is like the event for me, but my Christmas kind of themed videos are going to be nice and fun. And as I said in the beginning, my Instagram is linked down below, where you can see all the up close pictures of this look and up close eye pictures of this look. And my TikTok is down below. I didn't do a TikTok for this video or for this look, but I do have lots of content on there that I still have to upload. I have like 60 drafts that I haven't posted yet, so go follow that to see all those eventually go up. And I think that is everything for me, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!